My name is Amy McDonough, and I'm here with the Media Department of the SMA Fathers in Tenafly, New Jersey. Here with me today is Father Walter of the SMA, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his life as an SMA priest. So, hi Father Walter, thank you so much for being here with us today to share a little bit about yourself. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good.
I'm doing well.
Good. So, once again, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. So first, would you mind just kind of telling us a little bit about yourself? Maybe where you grew up, kind of how the church became a bigger part of your life over time.
Okay. I don't know whether I have to mention all my names, but I just have only 5. When I was given birth to, I was given the names Ete, Eden, Gislain, Walter, and my family name of my last name is Woamede. What I inherited from my father, because our society is a patrilineal one, so you have to take the name of your father. I was born in Togo in the year 1982, so I'm 36 now. I did everything in Togo, like my secular studies, I did it in Togo. I did my primary, my JHS, my SHS, my university in Togo before being enrolled in SMA. And I started my journey with SMA in 2005. And I was asked to go to one of our formation houses in Africa, especially in Ivory Coast, where I stayed there I spent 3 years doing philosophy courses. So after that, I was sent to Benin Republic, where we have our international spiritual year. And I spent the year over there. After that, I was recommended to have my first oath in SMA. So then I was sent to Liberia for my pastoral year. And I stayed 1 year in the Diocese of Banga, precisely in the county, Nimba County, the parish of Sanikwele, St. Mary's, Sanikwele. After that, my regional superior with his council decided that I should go to Nigeria for my theology, where I spent 4 years. I was ordained on the 9th of August 2014. And thereafter I was sent to Ghana for my missionary work. And I've been in Ghana for the past 4 years doing my missionary work as SMA priest. The first 3 years I was the assistant priest in one of our parishes in Accra, Our Lady Queen of Peace in Medina. I was there with our pastor, who is Father Charles Oswansa. So then after those 3 years doing the pastoral there, I was been given the charge of handling one of our outstations, which is Holy Rosary Catholic Church. I stayed there the whole time. Still, I was staying with the parish priest in the rectory in our parish house, but I was given that outstation to take care of. I was taking care of that outstation, and also there is a school in the outstation, so I have also to take care of that school, and I was made the local manager of the school. Then I was given also another mission. I was to be the one in charge of the vocation direction in the region of Ghana for the 3 years I was there in that parish. Then I was also given that portfolio of being the one in charge of the Friends of SMA. That's a group that normally helps support the SMA missions, SMA works in wherever they find themselves. And last year I was appointed the superior of our preparatory program. It's a seminary that we are running in Winnipeg in the Archdiocese of Cape Coast, so I've been put in charge of that seminary. So that was the work I did last year before coming here.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So we talked about going to more than one country. So when you go to these new places, what is the overall goal that you hope to get across or achieve for the SMA?
Yeah, when you go to places where you are sent to, you have first of all to try your best to mingle with the people over there. You have to be part of them so that you can infect something good on them. That's the whole thing we are called to do. Be with the people, work with them, feel with them. Like our Pope said it, that you have to smell like the goats. But so that's what we have been doing, and our mission, our primary goal is the primary evangelization. So you have to move to go and meet people. You shouldn't be waiting for them to come to you, but you have to take the first step and go and meet them. And as missionaries, since our formation in the seminaries, you'll be trained to cope with different views, different cultures, because we live in an international setup. So when you go to another country, you don't have much difficulty to cope with the reality you will meet over there, because the training is always already helping us to face all those things.
So I've heard you say a little bit about outstations. So what exactly is that?
Outstation, in our understanding, is like a quasi-parish, like a mission attached to the main parish. So it's like you have another mission that you have to run in parallel with what you have as a parish itself. So they are just attached to the parish, like.
Right. Okay.
It's a church attached to the parish.
Okay. So going off of the countries that you've been to, when you've gone to these new places, have there been any sort of obstacles or kind of hard things to get used to, or were you not always extremely welcomed when you came to these new places?
In fact, there should always be obstacles when you leave your country to go elsewhere, because first of all, the first shock you will meet is the culture of people you are meeting. It's not the same like yours. But then you have to learn how to mingle yourself with people you are encountering daily. You have also to kind of readjust your stomach, your digestive system, because things you meet you've never ate before. So you have to try to adjust your system and be okay with any food you will be given.
Right.
So if you have never eaten something before and you first of all take it, for example in my case, I'm very sensitive. So anytime I have to move to a new place, I go with my tablets. The first days I know that I will have problem, but I don't bother myself too much on those things. I know that with the time I will get used to it, and then I will just forget about the tablets.
Wow. So it sounds like it can be a challenge at times.
Yeah. Even in the seminaries you have that.
Right.
Because in my formation I've never done anything in my home town. Everything was done outside. So it gets you prepared.
Right. And do those kind of obstacles make you ever waver in your decision to become part of the SMA, or does it intimidate you at all, or has it in the past?
Not at all. I was like convinced of what I wanted to do, so I knew since the beginning that when you have to dedicate yourself into a mission, there are small things that you will meet, that will come across your road, but those things are not so much important compared to the goal we want to achieve. So if you want to achieve any goal in your life, you have to make sacrifices, and I think it's part of it.
Right. It's very true. So what's it like going back home after you're spending time in all these new places?
After a year? Okay. In the formation, if you're opportune to be in, for example, in my case, in the West Africa, then every year you're entitled of holidays. But from the time you become SMA, like priest, I'm not talking of temporary membership. When you become priest, so you go on holidays every 2 years. So it's no more 1 year. But anytime that I have that opportunity to go home, I feel happy, because I have to meet my people. I have to go and see my parents. And that's, I think, something that is for everybody. When you are cut off of your families, and then you have that chance to go and meet them, you feel happy.
Right. Yeah, I bet.
But the thing is, you have also to leave them again to go on your mission. So.
Right. Yeah, it's hard. So Did the church become a part of your life during your childhood, through your family, or did you kind of find that on your own?
Oh, the church. I was born in the church because my parents are Catholics. My family, in fact, they're all born Catholic and they're all practicing Catholics. So from the beginning, I've been taken to church even from my youthful ages. So it was just part of me. Everybody goes to church, and as time goes on, I developed that sense of being more close to what is happening in the church than just to be a participant. And the funny thing in it is that my father almost became a priest. So when I told him that I would like to become a priest, he said, "Oh, that's fine. If you can make it what I couldn't do, then it will be a great opportunity for my family also to have personal part of the clergy." So I didn't meet any opposition at all when I told them that, okay, I would like to devote my life solely to becoming a priest and serving the church.
Oh, well, it's great that you had that, person to look up to for that. So just kind of being in Tenafly for the time that you are, how has it been for you, and what are you doing here exactly?
Tenafly is, I can say, a big opportunity for me to come and know our conference that are working over here. It's my first time to come to US, and I've been sent this here for a particular purpose, to help raise funds to help the missions in Africa. So I've come to run the program of the Mission Appeal, and I'm part of a group of people, like 6 people that have been sent this year to run this program. So at the end of it, I have to go back again on my mission, but for the time being, I'm enjoying my stay over here. Everything is cool.
That's great. Yeah. This is kind of a broad question, but what are the biggest ways that being a part of the SMA has kind of changed your life?
I can say that being SMA today has given me opportunity to know many things, to broaden my horizons, because I don't know whether I will have all these knowledge about the mission today if I've not been in SMA. I don't know whether I'll have gone to all those countries that I've visited or have passed through. I don't know. But I think it's a big chance for me to be an SMA member and to have been exposed to all these things.
Great. All right, well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Welcome.
This has been Father Walter from the SMA in Tenafly. Thanks so much.